Now let us come to the final topic of this chapter, and it is called power. Now the definition of power is rate of doing work. The rate at which we are doing work will give us the value of power. So I can write, if P, capital P is power, then power will be equal to W by T. The time that we took to do certain amount of work, that will be our power. If I am doing 5 joules of work in 1 second, then my power will be 5. And what is the unit of power? Unit of power is watts, which is denoted as capital W. So my power will be 5 watts. So when we say that the bulb in my room is of 100 watt, what does it actually mean? It means that that particular bulb is converting, or it is using 100 joules of energy in 1 second. So that's why it is said of, it is of 100 watt. Electric motor is of 1 kilowatt. That means it is consuming energy of 1000 joules in 1 second, and that is why its power is 1000 watt or 1 kilowatt. Same things. For this particular case, the power will be 100 watt. So power is the rate of doing work. Now what is the unit of what is the SI unit? I'll write it again. SI unit is watt. It can also be expressed in kilowatts, megawatt, gigawatt, according to the amount. So if, let us do a question. Let us say that there is a woman which pulls a bucket of water of total mass 5 kg. We'll do a short example so that you know how to attempt the numericals on this topic. Let us say that there is a woman pulls a bucket of water. There is a bucket of water and its mass is 5 kg, and a woman is pulling it up and which from a well. The woman is pulling it from a well which is 10 meters deep. So that means the height to which this bucket will rise is 10 meter, and the time taken to do this task is 10 seconds. So a woman is pulling a water bucket of mass 5 kg to a height of 10 meter in 10 seconds. So we have to find out the power used by the woman. Power equals to work into time. So time is already given, 10 seconds. So first we have to find out the work done. What will be the work done in this case? Now if you remember, the woman is pulling up the bucket. So what kind of energy will be there? We are taking something on the ground or below it and we are raising it vertically. So what kind of energy will be there? It will be potential energy. So work done will be equal to mgh. Work and energy are the same things. So potential energy equals to work done here. So it will be mgh, where m is 5, let us say g is 10, and h, the height is 10 meters. So that means work done is 500 joule. Now we can calculate power. Power equals to work done upon time. Time is 10 seconds. So it will be 10. So the power that is used by the woman is 50 watt to raise a bucket of 5 kg up to a height of 10 meter in 10 seconds. So this is how you do it. If the value of work done is not given, then you will calculate it. In this particular case, since the bucket was raised in upward direction, so we know that the energy is potential energy. So we used mgh. If suppose the question was of motion, that the woman kicked a bucket or a woman kicked a ball and it continued with a velocity of 5 meter per second, then what would have been the work done? Then we know that it is not the potential energy now, the ball is moving. It is what kind of energy it is now? It is kinetic energy. Then in that case, we would have used formula half mv square to calculate work. And if the mass is 5 and let us say that the ball is moving with a speed of 8 meter per second, then the work done will be equals to 20 joules, and accordingly we can substitute the value. So to find the work done, first you have to see what kind of work is done, whether it is using potential energy, whether it is using kinetic energy, or whether it is a mixed kind of motion which is using both of these energies. So then you can apply the formula accordingly and find out the power in watts.